We are going to Arlington, Washington for the Twin Rivers Open 2025, a part of the Great Northwest Point Series. Check that out. Get on board, get paid, do well. Check out this cool course. Thanks to our tournament directors, Eric Dibzinski and Lucas Latta. Today we're going to watch Colin, Bryant, Mikey, Barringer, Lucas Latta, and Jason Einfeld. Starting on hole 1, par 3. What's up, boys? We're throwing 260 feet down the fairway to the left. Avoid this very luscious wooded area. Skipping past the logs or landing past the logs to help possibly get you a 2. Up first, Jason Einfeld. We saw him last at the Mossy Rock. Hits the main tree, progresses forward. Hopefully he's within circle 1 there. Up next, Lucas Latta. Assistant Tournament Director, North End Powerhouse. Oh, gets a bad kick. He'll have to deal with some foliage about his height there. Lefty on the card, Mikey Barringer. Last time we saw him was on the egg-shaped baskets a couple years ago. Here comes Colin Bryant. Well familiar with our channel. He throws very well. Hits the last log and lands well within the circle 1.
Blue and orange, pink, blue and pink or something.
Lucas wants it to stop. He gets just to the edge of the tree line there. Slight miss from Jason. Ooh, almost got in there for 2. Great birdie from Colin Bryant. Lucas gets by with a simple bogey to start. That can be a little defeating, but we got 18 more holes of golf on a 19-hole format. Par isn't too bad for a first hole. Let's move on to hole 2. 265 feet. Maybe 255. That might have been a typo. Narrow corridor. Going right or left will add strokes to your score. At the very end of the fairway, there is a ditch right before the basket. So that's a little pro tip on your throw. Get it down the middle, skip up, land right in that ditch. Give you an easy putt. First up, Mikey Barringer with a nice flip up to flat. Wow, that's exactly how I described it. That's the most perfect play you can do other than acing it. Let's see how Jason goes. He goes with a flex forehand, utilizing what little space we have left to right on the fairway, or right to left, from their perspective. And Mikey looks like he got the distance, but leaks a little to the right side of the fairway. But he'll be putting. Lucas gets caught up early, with about halfway to go. And he's getting warmed up. Barely missing on his second shots. Tough look for 3 from Jason. Looks like he got a little frustrated at the end there. He'll have to settle for the bogey. Here comes Lucas.
My brother and sister both
Got his 3.
How many times? What's the worst I've ever gotten? This year?
Hole 2 fighting against these guys a little bit. The only one scoring here is Colin. Good job, Mr. Bryant. Yeah, hole 2 had a five birdies, so a little bit tougher than playing, a little bit tougher than hole 1. Let's go to hole 3, the most aced hole on this course. Island hole 170. You get to see the shape of the island here. We do have a new edition of the backstop, I believe. And we are gonna watch Colin. Looks like we're going forehand. He lands on.
Come on. You're on. Why?
Mikey with the standstill.
Yeah, you're good.
I didn't think so.
I've never played this one, but...
Up next, Lucas Latta. Almost acing. Almost took home the ace spot. Now, up to this point, this is the last card of the day, so nobody has scored an ace. There are 2 active ace spots for this tournament. A carryover and a bounty ace by Fairway Media on hole 18. Here's our second shot. Colin scoring 3 for 3. He's having a good start. Jason goes back to even. With a fresh start. And here comes Mikey scoring that 2. And you do get a meter since it is surrounded by OB. And that concludes our star frame. Hole 4. 440 feet. Over and under is the play. Left of this pole, power pole, to stay in bounds. Try not to go under the bridge. Kind of spooky down there, but that is one way to get to the river access. So we'll get a view from the spooky area. Here comes Mikey with a left-handed backhand. Oh, and it turns over. He's under there as well. And a little late to the pointing down the field, but we got the flight for Lucas right down the middle, taking a lot of distance off there. Up next, Jason is under that last power pole or power line. Yeah, that's fantastic. He's in circle 2. As we're waiting for some pedestrians with their pets to walk, we got Mikey up next, throwing from underneath the middle of the overpass. With an excellent approach. He'll be looking for his third shot after that. Colin's out there. You have a longer approach for his 3 though. See how that goes here next. Lucas looking to line up the step putt here. A little bit of a half bit. He's down there for 3. Jason barely missing that 2 opportunity. Did not take advantage, unfortunately. Did not get the birdie. Now, this is a big distance for a par save. Let's see if Colin can line this up here. Ooh, just a little left. Unfortunate bogey. And this is for a par save for Mikey. Great shot. Hole 4 played 3rd most difficult. Only 1 birdie. Shout out to Josh Bowling. Type in the comments, Josh, where you landed, because that's great. With a 76% par rate, that's how the most of the field took this one. Let's go to hole 5. 230 feet. This is what it looks like beyond the basket. Kind of. Where's the hole? Oh. Let's go through the wood line. Starting here is 230 feet to the basket. Curl around to the right at the end. And under that last large tree is where you need to go. So you got a downed log to kind of block you. Use it as a backstop if you want. Up first, Mr. Barringer. Nice low flight, but gets caught up on the side. He'll have half the fairway to deal with next. And Lucas, forehand. Getting caught up in the tree I'm standing next to almost hits me in the head. Not really. And here comes Jason Einfeld. Excellent penetration on the fairway. He'll be by the end of the log for his second shot. Colin lining up the forehand through that tree gap. Holy crap, that was nice. They have a pretty close second shot there. Almost throwing it in. Good job, Mikey. It's like slightly obstructed second putt or second shot here for Lucas. Almost caps the basket with his disc. He'll have to settle for his 3. Jeez, just missing.
Birdie.
Great shot, Colin. Back to 3 down after that bogey last hole. 3 through 5 ain't bad. As these guys take their pars. Hole 5 was 9 out of 21, 43% birdie rate. So yeah, getting clean off the tee is the key there. Let's go to hole 6, 320 feet, par 3. We're flying with these bushes in our way. Looks like they cut these down all the time because that would really make it tight if it wasn't. The foliage is very luscious this time of year. And it seems to be right here or so is a good landing spot. But yeah, very tight corridor. Up first, Colin Bryant. holding that lead. Mikey not too far behind. Looking for a lower drive, getting over the last few bushes there. Good shot, Colin. Mikey, this as a lefty, this looks like the fairway's shaping up perfectly for him. Oh, just turned it over a little bit. Lucas wanted a little bit more height on it, but I think he skipped past that last large bush. And here's Jason made the correction, and he is unobstructed, hopefully very close to the basket. And Mikey is in trouble. And now his third shot. Almost dunks it from 100 out. That's great. Fortunately, he'll have to settle for his bogey. Very long second shot for Lucas.
I'll do it. Hit one.
Oh, good.
Tickles left side. I think he hit the one row of chains there. Need a little bit more friction to drop.
I know what that wind was.
Yeah, I think that wind just dropped Colin's disc right under the basket. Excellent too. Slightly obstructed, but he got it. Jason's back on the board. Colin holds his three with a par. Yeah, tee shots are kind of important here.
Oh yeah.
As the pars are collected and one single bogey. Hole 7, 285 feet, par 3. Slight curve left to right, but another tight corridor. Large trees at the end with a mounted a hill-sided basket. It's not really elevated, but the hill does elevate it. So, if you are long, you'll have a death putt. So, oh geez, gosh. The drone did survive. Very resilient piece of machinery there. Thanks DJI. Jason got a high shot. Let's see if Colin can get through there. Wow. What accuracy. He's right at the base of the hill there. Lucas almost lines up the same line, but he kicks right. And with a tough lefty shot. Mikey ends up in front of the last group of trees. So he'll have this slight forehand approach, putting him under the basket. He'll have to get his three. Luckily, no bogeys there. Lucas almost cans it.
Drive.
Excellent to Mr. Jason. Excellent drive, Mr. Colin. No, slight mistake. Hopefully that doesn't cost him. For the death putt par save, Mr. Lucas.
Oh, Ben, thank you. So scary. It's in, bro. It is in.
Great cleanup, Mikey. As he puts it in reverse, we are going forward. Hole 8. Very technical, 240-foot hole. There's a big hyzer line, but you gotta look out for those trees. We're gonna fly along the left side here. Anything past right here is a great shot. Flex forehand for Jason. Gets caught up on the last bushy bush, but he's putting. Colin going for the hyzer line.
Oh, go in.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Ooh.
just behind.
Yeah, that's the ace line. He skipped a little bit left with the basket, but he's doing great. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'll work.
With a rough flight, he gets way down there in circle one. Good job, Lucas. And Mikey got his turned over just a little bit. He'll be right on the edge.
Oh, many bushes.
Got a little bit of a view of the basket. We're going with an Anheuser line, and unfortunately that kicks right.
What I was looking for.
He's got a lot of more work to do. It's a pretty distancy third shot here. And Mikey, unfortunately, will have to get the bogey. It's right on the basket. Lucas barely short.
Birdie. Nice, Jason. Yeah.
Jason takes advantage of that drive, going to 3 down. Tied with Colin, unless he, Colin doesn't make this here. He does. Great drive, great putt. 4 down. Hole 8 was pretty scoreable. This field got 38% birdie rate on it. Takes us to hole 9. 295 feet, par 3. Another tight corridor. Hooking left where the grass starts. So anything landing in front of these 2 lonely trees will give you a shot. OB surrounding. Kind of an island, not really. Technically. Big high hyzer for Jason. Ooh, very close to skipping out of bounds, but he is safe, right behind the basket. Colin looking to pierce the fairway here. Keeping it low. Very, very grabby grass. So he'll have a putt. Pretty dangerous with the OB right behind it. Lucas right underneath the basket. Excellent drive. And the highest difficulty shot here is for a lefty backhand, but Mikey gets a great turnover. Still a little bit of work to do. I believe he's up first. Yep. Circle's edge.
Do it, do it.
And he almost goes out of bounds. It's right on the line. Deeming safe. Colin takes another birdie. He's starting to make a little stretch here. Goes to 5 down. This tournament's main sponsor is Dips Disc. Go check them out. They got lots of great selection. Great park job, Lucas. Hole 9 had a pretty high percentage of birdies at 62%. Let's go to hole 10, our first par 4. 550 feet, playing out of the woods. The longer grasses here are OB, with an OB right as well. as we get some height on the view here. What are these guys going to do? Snow Angel. Classic. Up first, Jason. Get a nice, low, long drive. Landing left side of the fairway. Great shot. And right before this, Zane Sather threw in for eagle. He went Wraith and then Firebird throw in. What a shot. Good job, Zane. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow, as he now have Lucas here. Uh-oh. And that just snuck OB. Unfortunately, we'll have to throw his third from there. With the penalty stroke, Mikey playing right to the middle of the fairway. No mistakes there, just a lot more distance to work with after that, as we have Lucas up next. Big hyzer. Hopefully he can spike right near it. Oh my goodness, he almost cans it. That would have been a great birdie. Lefty hyzer. Mirroring, but a little longer, going OB, unfortunately. This hole is biting for them too. Calling to see how far behind the basket, how much space there is behind the basket. And it looks like he's going for another high shot, this time forehand. No, not too high. Putting it right under the basket, playing no games. He'll get his 3 shot real close to the basket. Last two go for their second shot. Longest drive here is Jason. Looks like he's going forehand. Something with some turn. Almost cans it. Holy crap. He skips a little bit long, but he's safe. And this is Mikey's third shot. Unfortunately, drops right below the basket. He'll have to get his par. Man, Jason almost got his birdie there. There's another birdie for Colin.
So scared.
He's on a little tear. 6 down through 10. Excellent birdie, Lucas. Hole 10 had 5%. No, wait. 1 eagle, 6 birdies. 5th in difficulty. Let's go the opposite direction. Hole 11. Par 4, 555 feet. Again, this is mowed correctly. We have excellent fairway to make your shot. And we're going to go straight into the woods. Probably another 100 foot or so after the tree line. Plenty in the way, so you got to plan your approach angle. First on the box is Colin Bryant. Slight lead over Jason. He has the distance. Let's see where we can get this to land. He's leaking right a little bit. And he is in front of a large bush. Pushing the second feature card there. Lucas with a little bit of a low release. But he makes the fairway. Jason want a little more height on that as he goes OB right. Let's check out the lefty line. Wow. with almost a 400-foot shot. Mikey Barringer, great shot, right down the middle. He'll have the best look at this approach there. Jason looked for that anti-float line, but leaks a little right. And there was a joke going around that Lucas's new name is Luca because Eric Dipsinski messed up, or yeah, his name on the PDGA page for the tournament. So Luca Latta is up there. Colin is going up and over for his second shot. And he bounces just a little bit past the basket for hopefully a close look for a bird there. Here comes Lucas' third shot. I mean Luca. A little short left. He'll probably get a par there. Wow. Using the back of the rim as a backstop, he'll get his birdie.
The blue putter did its thing.
The blue putter did its thing. Excellent follow-up. Way to save the par after going OB on the drive. Holding your 4 down.
You didn't call a big shot.
And this is the third shot for Colin, looking to go to 7 down. Oh, slight miss. Ball stay at 6 with his par. And the par save seemed to be the theme for Lucas. Unfortunately, we'll have to make some corrections. Let's go to hole 12, 270 feet. We're throwing from out in the fairway into the woods. Similar, but way shorter than the last hole. We're flying the most optimal flight path here. A little bit of a left to right through the woods with a basket on a hill. And the river behind, so don't go crazy now. We're gonna catch cam this angle, or this hole here. Mikey got caught up a little bit and does leak into Narnia. Whoa. Park job. Park job alert. Colin Bryant. Apparently he's playing a different game. He's just parking everything. Lucas gets caught up a little bit. He'll have half of the fairway to go still. Jason playing that forehand line. A little bit shorter than he wanted, but yeah, he'll have a look for 2.
Nice.
Good shot.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Luke's on the par save train. He'll be up there. Shitballs is right. You are in a tough spot. Trying to get clean out of there. Up and over. Lefty Thumber? He got out. A lot of more work to do here. This is third shot. Looking to get that gummy thing in there. I think it's a blowfly.
No.
Wow. Terrible result there. He got pushed down the hill. Bud saves it because he stares death putts right in the eyeballs. Takes advantage of it. Yeah, he came back from death there. And this is Colin in the woods. Pretty close there. He takes a 2. Goes a 7 down. Colin's back to form that we're used to. Single bogey for Mikey. He's on the positive side, unfortunately, at +2. Lucas holding his 2 down. Hole 12 was played a little 38% birdie rate. Not too great there, but let's move on to hole 13. Pretty short shot, 195, but plenty of treachery as the fairway is getting whittled away by the river there. Up versus Colin. Looks like he's going that forehand line we just flew. Inside. Oh, wow. He almost cans the ace. Almost sits on top as well. Those little flags helped him from going behind the basket. Lucas, oh, he almost threw it in with his whatever putter that is. Great shot. Getting caught up is Jason, unfortunately. Playing a little too tight. And the lefty forehand. Sorry, the lefty backhand. Mikey lands right in the landing zone. Good shots. 2 of the 4. Really good. Hey, there's water. Hey, there's an upshot. There we go. Jason's well within par range. Hopefully hold on to his 4 down. Mikey a little low on his putt. He'll have to settle for 3. Looks like this basket has been mangled a few times, but still standing. Excellent. 2. That went pretty far into the woods, but he got it. Great shots.
A headwind into this basket is not what I want. Just sail it over the edge.
As it's snack time. Birdie snack time for Colin. Goes to 8 down. Hole 13 had a lot of birdies. 10 of 21. 48% birdie rate. We are going back out to the fairway here, or the meadow. Hole 14, 385 feet. Plenty of long grass OB. This late corridor, people get caught up on these last few trees, but as it's a par 3, it's a really tough get for 2. Colin's up first. Ooh, go left, go left.
Oh no. That was unnecessary.
Bad tree.
And Colin is dealing with his first adversity since the 4th hole. Up next is Lucas. Playing it pretty safe. Right to the middle. Just piecing this hole up for 3. Smart play. Plenty of danger around.
Jason said me neither.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He got a
you were
great
going
kick.
for it.
Successful.
Looked like a layup.
I think that tree slowed it down more than I expected.
This is a 1,000 rated layup is what it was.
1,000 rated layup. It's funny. And Mikey. Barringer.
Oh.
Drop.
Hang on. Hang on.
Stay in bounds.
It opens up by the basket,
does.
so you have a chance.
He is on the dance floor. He is not out of bounds.
I mean, that's
He got the best result of the 4.
get higher numbers though, like, because you'd be tired.
But then you could play from it.
And yeah, this is the 3rd shot for Colin. Unfortunately, he did go B.
Go in the bucket.
Wow.
What was that wind drop right there?
Wow. Almost got that sick 3.
One time.
And wow, what a result for Mikey. Taking advantage with the sole birdie in the field.
Chuck said you better fire.
Making this the first, or the toughest in difficulty with the solo birdie. That's got to feel good. Not the bogey, but...
It might have been my first ever two on my hole.
You get Ricky out here, he's gonna be doing.
I'm like, whenever I'm doing, I'm like, put it so if there was no changes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't trust
Yeah, hole 14 played almost a half a stroke above par there. Moving to hole 15, going the opposite direction, back to the woods. Plenty of fairway here to work with. One major tree in the middle, in your way. We got to go past this down log and to the right. Here's a look at what the inside line is. Very cut off. The tall grass is OB, of course. Now, any of those fairways are in bounds if you loop left or right. Play, if you land in the previous fairway, you're still safe as long as you're not in the tall grass. Flirting with that OB. Mikey gets it down there. He'll have a straight view of the basket. Lucas's forehand a little high, and he is looking at that inside route, if you can call it that. Very obstructed side. Up third is Jason. He's getting some power in that forehand. Making the curve on the dance floor. Circle 2. Up next is Colin. He's got the distance. Let's see if he can shape this fairway correctly. It's getting that turn. It's going straight. It's long. It is long. But he will have a great look for 2. Yeah, and here's a very tough angle for Lucas. He's going with a putter shot this high. Hopefully it just cooks left at the peak of the flight here.
That didn't work.
And he wanted a little more angle on it, but he made it past that tree.
Wow. 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 That was it. Wow.
Like he almost had a big
you watch
freaking
my-
putt. That
Mikey?
was nice.
What is that?
And Jason wants that back as he misreleases.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
With a friendly rim bounce. Colin takes advantage, goes to 8 down.
Come on.
Great putt.
Great par save, Mr. Latta. Looking to straddle. No damage. Good par. Hole 15 had 3 birdies with a 14% birdie rate. Similar, field average as the last hole, 343 there. Let's go to hole 16. Pretty straightforward, 225 feet. Basket is straight ahead. Yeah, basically just throw straight down the middle. Hook. Don't hit anything. You heard of that? Don't hit anything. Have a good drive. You'll have a good opportunity for a birdie. Very technical, 225-foot hole. Up versus Colin. Putter shot.
Good shot.
Straight flight.
Very nice.
That's how you do it, everybody.
Stay over.
All right.
Mikey, the lefty, gets a little short on his putter shot.
Oh, he's a forehand guy. Sit.
Get down.
Down again.
And Lucas ends up a little bit right with that flex forehand.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Oh.
Jason got down there, but he's kind of hung up a little bit on the left, near the basket.
That Toro.
Who was out the furthest? And it's Mikey. Oh, unfortunate miss there, but he'll get his 3. He's not having the best round, but it's fun to watch that lefty. It's always good to have these guys on the coverage. With a tough footing, it's Jason.
This thing was right in my face.
Yeah, he had a branch in his face that apparently is the distraction there, unfortunately. Great to Colin, tearing the score up. He's at 9 down. As the pars are cleaned up, hole 16 played a little bit under par, 2.81 for the field with a 38% birdie rate. A few more holes left as we're playing a 19-hole format. Hole 17 is 265 feet. Lots of late trees. Pick a gap, any gap. As long as you don't go in that tall stuff. Even the drone is having a tough time finding a line here. Basket's hiding right behind this last tree. Don't hit it, don't hit it. Oh, we're just gonna have fun with this drone flight here. Landing in the middle is Colin. Mikey's up next. He finds that left side. Gets some lookies from the next card. Waiting on 18. Lucas is up, getting that forehand line. Oh, almost had it perfect. Got caught up right near that log. And 4th on the box, Jason looking to find that same line that Mikey had. Pretty much going long. Now this basket is tucked so close to this tree, you really don't have a clear line. You have to put something with a lot of angle on it to even get a chance. Very difficult putting angles. It looks like they're playing tiddlywinks over there. Or curling, pushing the... Alright, let's stick to this golf. Getting that par is Lucas. Staying at 3 down. Jason's falling back with another birdie here. He'll go to 5. Down. And this should be a par for Colin. He'll stay at 9. Well, 17 had 5 birdies, 5 bogeys, and the rest pars, averaging exactly 3 for par. Crazy how that works sometimes. Hole 18, very difficult hole, 192 feet. Bounty ace from Fairway Media. If you get this and on video, you get a bonus from me. But yeah, your basket is perched at the top of this hill. Lots of stuff in the way. Let's see how these boys do it.
I mean, I can maybe get cool.
Hey, disc golf.
With the right disc, I can get 4. But most of the time, I'm not trying.
Oh, wow.
Wow, he got through that tree gap.
That'd be nice.
So hopefully have a look on the left side. Maybe an uphill putt. Jason hitting the tree.
Oh, in your park.
Oh my goodness, he glances to a park job.
$200. At least for me.
Yeah, there's also a tournament ace pot. I believe it's at 500. Carrying over from a few tournaments. Next up is Colin Bryant, the card leader at 9 down. For a forehand hyzer line? No, flex line. Unfortunately, this stake goes far left. Maybe a flop back, we'll find out here in a minute. Maybe a flip up for Lucas.
Oh, cool. I don't want to be parked.
And he hits the biggest tree in the middle, kicking right. And that kick from right to left. Oh wow, Colin did get a lot of distance here. He does have one bush in the way. He's got a weird straddle here with the same bush still in the way in his release point here. So he's got to do a little bit of a tricky shot. Oh, unfortunately it leaks right due to the bad footing he had landing in that fern. Lucas saves that bar. He's playing whole fairway there. He's sitting at 3 down.
The other way around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Mikey back on the board at 1 down.
I was hoping that would have spit out and rolled down.
I would have.
I mean, the production value would have gone up.
Yeah, I'm just.
Hole 18 had 6 of 21, a 29% birdie rate, with averaging 2.76 for the field.
Easy. And the tapping guy.
It's great to be back in Arlington. It's been about 5 years since I've been back, since I've been out here. Kind of when the channel started. Let's go to the final hole near the parking lot. Hole 19, 251 feet. OB left, OB right. 3 main trees to avoid. The flight looks like traditional nuts on 18, or the last hole, excuse me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's see how these guys finish out. Mikey goes high shot, obviously lefty, right under the basket. He will like that. Hey, look at our new banner. It's pretty cool. Shout out to Taylor Foth, hooking it up on the banners. If you need a banner, go check her out. As Colin looks for that forehand line to hopefully get another score here.
Stop it.
And he's in circle 1. Lucas going a little lower,
Right at it.
making the Mando.
Right at it, low.
That was a little close.
Great finish. 7 down for Jason. He had a lot of ups and downs on that. 7 down. He'll end up on the lead card for round 2, the final round. Lucas, great showing. 4 down. Unfortunately missing the lead card. He'll be on second card. Our tournament leader, Colin, looking to score here again. Yeah, we know that he's going to score. That's well within his distance. He ends at 10 down. He'll be the leader. 1 behind Zane Sather, or 1 in front of Zane Sather. Mikey.
I will not woo that. That is Chuck's fault.
Excellent action at Twin Rivers round 1. Pause it on who you want to see. These guys are tearing it up out here.